Close your eyes for a moment and imagine waking up each morning with a quiet sense of purpose. Not rushing, not dreading the day, but feeling a gentle pull towards something that makes life worth living. This feeling, this reason to get out of bed, is what the Japanese call Ikigai. Ikigai loosely translates to a reason for being. It is not a grand goal reserved for a lucky few. It is not fame, wealth, or status. It is something far more subtle, far more personal, and far more powerful. Ikigai is the intersection between what you love, what you are good at, what the world needs, and what allows you to sustain your life. But more than a diagram, Ikigai is a way of living. The concept comes from Japan, particularly from Okinawa, a region known for having one of the highest numbers of centenarians in the world. People that don't just live long, they live well. They remain active, socially connected, and mentally sharp well into old age. When researchers studied their lifestyle, one pattern kept appearing. People had a clear sense of purpose. In Okinawa, retirement as we know it barely exists. People don't stop contributing. They simply shift how they contribute. Farmers continue tending small gardens. Elders teach skills, stories, and wisdom. Artists keep creating. Purpose doesn't disappear with age, it evolves. Ikigai begins with doing what you love, but it doesn't stop there. Passion alone can burn out if it isn't grounded. That's why Ikigai also includes what you are good at. Mastery brings satisfaction. The Japanese believe in continuous improvement, known as Kaizen. You don't chase perfection, you chase progress. Even something simple, when done with care and pride, becomes meaningful. A chef perfecting one dish for decades. A craftsman sharpening tools every morning with focus. A teacher refining how they explain the same lesson year after year. Purpose lives in devotion to the process. But Ikigai is not selfish. It includes what the world needs. Meaning deepens when your action serves something beyond yourself. This doesn't require changing the world. It can be as simple as helping a neighbor, raising a family with love, or creating something that brings others joy. The final piece is what allows you to sustain your life. Purpose does not ignore reality. Ikigai respects balance. When your purpose supports your livelihood, or at least doesn't destroy it, it becomes sustainable. This harmony is what keeps people engaged for decades without burnout. However, the book makes it clear that Ikigai is not always dramatic. For many people in Japan, Ikigai is found in small daily rituals. Morning tea, a walk at sunrise, tending plants, meeting friends, cooking with care. These simple pleasures create a rhythm that makes life feel whole. One of the most powerful lessons of Ikigai is the idea of being present. When people are absorbed in what they are doing, fully focused, they experience a state psychologists call flow. Time seems to disappear. Worries fade. Effort feels effortless. People with Ikigai regularly enter this state. Whether they are painting, gardening, writing, or repairing something, they give their full attention. This deep engagement not only improves performance, it brings joy. Another key principle connected to Ikigai is moderation. In Okinawa, there's a saying, "Hara hachi biyu," which means eat until you are 80% full. This practice reflects a broader philosophy of balance. Not too much, not too little, just enough. This mindset extends beyond food. People avoid excess stress, excess ambition, and excess consumption. Life is not rushed. There is time to rest, connect, and reflect. This balance supports both physical health and mental clarity. Community also plays a major role. Okinawans form small social groups called moe, circles of friends who support each other emotionally and financially throughout life. These bonds reduce loneliness and create a strong sense of belonging. Ikigai thrives in connection. Purpose is not meant to be carried alone. Shared meals, conversations, laughter, and mutual support reinforce meaning. Even hardship feels lighter when carried together. The book also challenges a modern idea that happiness comes from constant pleasure. Instead, it suggests happiness comes from meaningful effort. Doing something difficult but worthwhile brings deeper satisfaction and endless comfort. This explains why people with Ikigai continue working, creating, and learning even in old age. They are not chasing rewards, they are expressing who they are. The authors also explore how stress affects purpose. Chronic stress disconnects us from Ikigai by pushing us into survival mode. That's why Japanese culture emphasizes rituals that calm the mind, tea ceremonies, mindful walking, breathing practices, and time in nature. Nature itself is deeply connected to Ikigai. Mountains, forests, gardens, and the sea are not just scenery, they are part of daily life. Being close to nature grounds people and reminds them of cycles, patience, and renewal. Ikigai is also about acceptance. Accepting imperfection. Accepting aging. Accepting that life includes hardship. Instead of resisting reality, people with Ikigai work with it. They adapt rather than fight. One powerful idea from the book is that purpose is discovered through action, not thought. You don't find Ikigai by sitting and thinking harder. You find it by doing, trying, engaging, paying attention to what energizes you and what drains you. This removes pressure. You don't need to know your life purpose right now. You only need to take the next small step. Over time, clarity emerges. Ikigai also evolves. What gives you meaning at 20 may change at 40 or 60. This is natural. The goal is not to cling to one identity, but to stay connected to what feels meaningful now. The book gently reminds us that a meaningful life is not about achieving more. It's about living more deeply, slowing down, focusing on what matters, letting go of distractions that steal attention but give nothing in return. In a world obsessed with speed, Ikigai invites patience. In a world obsessed with success, Ikigai invites purpose. In a world obsessed with more, Ikigai invites enough. You don't need to move to Japan or change everything overnight. Ikigai can begin today, in the way you wake, the way you care, the way you pay attention. Because the secret to a meaningful life is not found in distant dreams. It's found in the quiet joy of doing what gives your life meaning, every single day.